Hi, everyone. It's first thing in the morning, and I felt that I should really capture this reframe that I just did in my morning practice. And so I've been practicing DNRS in bed um, because one of the things that I'm doing is harnessing neuroplasticity right in the moment when I need it. So, like, when it's the worst is actually the most neuroplastic moment. And so for me to practice when I'm lying down, when I'm, awake and can't go back to sleep, and when I'm having severe symptoms in bed, has become a new, really important part of my practice. And it's taken me 9 months of doing DNRS to like have the courage and feel like I'm strong enough to do it, um, because I wake up quite dissociated from really bad nightmares, and with symptoms like heart racing, shaking, sweating. Really, really challenging and scary. And I have been practicing right in those moments, boom, catching it. And it's quite a task because I do have to wake up enough to speak out loud, to visualize, to imagine, to really get my prefrontal cortex online and get it back directing the show and focus on what I want and what I know is possible rather than what I'm experiencing in that moment, which basically feels like I'm about to die and very traumatizing. So here I am after doing a morning practice, and it was really, really beautiful what came through in my round this morning, which was a total reframe on recovery. Because being ill for such a prolonged period of time and then having like a lifetime of body struggles leading up to that, like 2.5 decades, it's really important for me not to feel and think too much that I'm ill right now. It's really, really important. And so I've been kind of like grabbing for how I can frame this to myself. Like, this is a piece of my life. This is just a segment of my life. And there's always good and there's always gifts in every segment of life. And it's been so challenging because not only have I been like recovering from major debilitation, but also recovering from the realization that it's a brain injury that I'm healing, and just the stigma around that, um, the unfamiliarity in our society with that, the shame around that. So I'm really at a point now where I'm ready to kind of land more, like I was saying in my last vlog, of wanting to look at this like a beautiful, beautiful healing opportunity. I'm so lucky because what is actually happening here, as hard as it is I am actually learning how to regulate my nervous system, not dependent on anything outside of me, and not even dependent on my um, genetic lineage, my DNA, my ancestral patterns, not dependent on anything except for my soul, myself, my intentions, my desires, my connection to source. Um, wow, it's so powerful that I get to learn that. Like, I'm forced to learn that. I have to learn this. I'm so lucky. I'm so fortunate. I'm so blessed. I am learning to self regulate at such a deep level that is the deepest level of self confidence, self love, self acceptance. And I am not ill. I'm not recovering because I don't know what am I recovering? Like, of course I'm recovering basic functioning, right? And being able to do everything I need and want to do in my life, and to have my autonomy, and all that basic stuff. But I'm not recovering back to how I was by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, somewhat. Also, I want to be the person that I was. There's a lot about her that's awesome and amazing. And at the same time, I am actually being pulled through this transformative process into, whew, such a competency as a human being to be aligned, to be on track, to be able to choose my state in any moment. And it's so powerful. I'm so thankful. It's hard. It's hard, but I'm doing it. And thank you so much for witnessing my process. Sending so much love. And I just want to celebrate in the campaign this week. We had something happen for the first time, which was a couple of people donating again. And so thank you so much. Wow, you guys are just so with me. And yeah, I really feel so supported and so touched and so held, and sending so many blessings for a beautiful day. And I'll talk to you soon. Mwah.